Welcome everybody here to Paintsville, Kentucky, as we got Martin County versus Paintsville live right here on the D&D Sports Network with Darryl McCoy, Kevin Keathley, and Michael Shawn Waller. Coach, a good old-fashioned 57th District rivalry game on tap.
This is the mecca of high school hoops in the 15th region. Paintsville High School. It don't get any bigger. It don't get any better. Big-time tradition. And the 57th District loaded for bear this year, Darryl McCoy, like always. My, oh, my. 3 of the top 5 teams, RPI, sitting right here in the 57th District. And Paintsville looking for a little bit of payback here, taking that loss a couple of weeks ago in the 15th Region All-A. In that semifinals game, Darryl McCoy. So you better believe they're going to be locked in, ready to go.
Yeah, this coming into this ball game, like I said, preseason, a lot of people have Paintsville as that 1 seed. Obviously there's some changes happened, and Martin County has been on a blistering path here in the last month and a half, where they look like they've been the show-stopping team here in the 15th region. And, Paintsville, they found success against Pikeville, with their new lineup. And tonight they're going to try it out against one of the quickest teams in the 15th region, the Martin County Cardinals.
Well, we're going to find out. Me and you called the game here early in the year, Darryl McCoy, as well as Michael Shawn was in the building. Ashland, Paintsville, and they were without Ethan Cole that night. And they changed a little bit how they played, and my, oh my, they had an opportunity to beat a top 10 team in the state on that night. So you can look for a quicker pace, most likely, out of Paintsville tonight with a kind of a change in lineup. And they're not going to be as big, but they're going to be quicker, Darryl McCoy.
Well, and this game right here, obviously, starts with 2 big dogs in the 27 class, Braxton Keathley and Brock Woods. So,
yeah.
Nothing bigger than them 2, Coach. So, coming in, when you look at this game, Keathley comes in this ball game and averaging a 31 points, 10 rebounds a game, a double-double for the sensational junior. And then Brock Woods on the other side, 14 points and 9 rebounds. So, Brock Woods, Anderson Loffers picked his game up. Brock Woods has to continue playing at the pace he is. And if they get big play out of them 2, they got a chance to knock off Martin County on their home floor.
The toughest place to play, in my opinion, in the 15th region. That's the reason I call it the mecca of 15th region hoops, this gymnasium. Very difficult to play in. You better bring your A game, and you better be locked in from start to finish. And you mentioned something. You talk about Brock Woods. Brock Woods' versatility. The young man is trimmed down. His ability to knock down the 3-ball. His ability to play inside. He has a mid-range game. He is one of the toughest matchups in the 15th region. And Anderson Lawford, Darryl McCoy, continues to maybe the most underrated player in the 15th region, Darryl McCoy. That young man is as good as it gets from that PG combo position.
100,000%. Anderson Lawford is one of the most underrated players. Coach, you can't name 3 point guards in the 15th region without getting Anderson Lawford's name. I mean, the kid, he can kill you in a multitude of ways. And he's obviously, his bread is buttered in transition. Really good transition finisher, likes to get up and down the floor. You'll see tonight, if he drops 20, 12 to 14 will be transition layups.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see tonight how Paintsville guards Martin County and specifically guards Braxton Keathley. The last couple of years, Darryl McCoy, Coach Sloan has went to a 2-3 zone, or he has tried to kind of shadow him. A couple of weeks ago at the 15th Region All-A, when Martin County was down 8, Darryl, but when Keathley went to the middle of the floor, attacking downhill, he had 27 in the second half and flipped that 8-point deficit to a 9-point win. So how does Paintsville guard Keathley, and does Keathley get the ball in the middle floor to attack downhill?
Two of the smartest coaches in the business, and it's going to be a chess match here tonight. So
you better believe it.
We'll see how that pans out. Before we go to commercial break, Coach, we do got some breaking news. The 15th region draw was earlier. This is what it looks like. The 15th region will be matched up, Coach, with the 10th region in the Sweet 16.
Wow, tough region. Real quick, Darryl. GRC, really, really good. We know that by Montez Gay, one of the best 2027s. And, of course, Montgomery County, the top two. But people's already saying, hey, they got a cakewalk. Well, wait a minute. Montgomery County played a similar opponent as Martin County. Got beat by 40. Martin County led the entire way on Hamilton Heights. Did end up getting beat. But, listen. I'm telling you right now, this 15th region, whether it's Martin, whether it's Paintsville, Pikeville, Lawrence, Belfry, Johnson Central, we can go on down the line. This 15th region is as good as it's been in a while.
Coach, you are watching 57th District basketball action here live on the D&D Sports Network. We'll be right back as we continue the Citizens Bank of Kentucky pregame show.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
And we are back here in Paintsville, Kentucky, as we got Kevin Keathley, Michael Shawn Waller, and Darryl McCoy on the call. Coach, Martin County versus Paintsville live right here from the best gymnasium in Eastern Kentucky, Paintsville High School.
The tradition, the history here at Paintsville, it don't get any bigger. And on a rainy, snowy night, there's not a seat to be had here behind us, as always. But you better believe there's a little bit more hype, a little bit more energy in this one, because you have Martin County, Paintsville, rivalry game here on the D&D Sports Network. And you knew we'd be here, Darryl McCoy.
Absolutely, Coach. And we're here courtesy of some great sponsors. Want to thank United Motorsports, Crystal's Piddle Pad, Made to Crave, Callahan Funeral Home, Butcher's Towing, Tommy's Auto Sales, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Crum Funeral Home, Andrew Preston for mayor. If you want a better Paintsville, vote Andrew Preston, Coach. I also want to thank Crum Funeral Home, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Warfield Market, Dirty Works Septic Service, Big Sandy Heating and Cooling. Coach, you don't want to be stuck in them harsh Eastern Kentucky winters. Call Big Sandy Heating and Cooling today for all your heating and cooling needs. Also want to thank Bruce Walters Ford City Auto Care under new ownership in Williamson, West Virginia, Starter Sports Bar, Three Rivers Medical Center, Food Fair, and Coach, one of our favorite sponsors, D&D Auto Mart in South Williamson.
You better believe it.
So I am stoked that you got the band playing in the background, Coach. You know, real quick, let's go over this matchup in its totality, Coach. When you look, this Paintsville team, they showed they can play faster without, with their new lineup. They play up and down a little faster, but what they ain't going to have is they don't have that scorer that can get you a bucket anytime you need it. You're going to be working a lot harder for your buckets. But, also a lot of them will come easier in transition because they're going to play at a faster pace tonight.
Yeah, you're right. You're missing maybe one of the best half-court scorers, not only in the 15th region, but in the mountains. Ethan Cole can flat out go get you a bucket from any place in that half court. And we saw that at Johnson Central the other night when he came right in and buried 2 3 balls. So will they miss it in the half court? You better believe it. But now Paintsville, they're going to try to pick up pace. And man, oh man, playing Martin County, who's top 5 in the state in scoring right now. It's going to be interesting to see how that transition plays out because Darryl, Paintsville now may have the transition advantage over Martin.
That's the one thing that's interesting. These guards, Martin County, a lot of what Martin County gets is the defensive pressure that Braden Markham, Eli Mills are able to put on it and get Keathley and them out in transition. Now, they're going to have that same kind of pressure put on them. Teams that do stuff don't like for that same thing to be done to them. Tonight, it's going to be an ultimate chess match to see who comes out on top in this one.
I agree.
We got the pregame prayer. We'll step aside for just a second.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for giving us the opportunity to be here tonight. We ask that you allow all players to perform their best and exhibit good sportsmanship throughout the night. We ask that you watch over all players, referees, and spectators here and keep us safe throughout the game. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good old-fashioned pledge of allegiance.
Love it.
Love it. Coach, national anthem rings as they got the national anthem real quick. Back to what we was talking about, the matchup. Here's the thing, the matchup I'm interested in seeing. It's very rare that Brock Woods has somebody that can match him toe-to-toe. And, you got Devin Maynard, who is the one kid that can match up with Brock Woods. So let's see. I think, this game will depend a lot on that matchup, Coach. And, Alan Moore, he could be a key piece in this game, Coach, on that other block.
I agree with you. You took the words out of my mouth, Darryl. I was going to say, now all of a sudden, Paintsville goes from one of the bigger teams in the front court in the region to now Martin County has that advantage when you talk about Mr. Devin Maynard. You talk about Alan Moore, and then Braxton Keathley sitting at 6'4.5". So that's a big front line or big team all the way across. But the thing about it is, Darryl, you got to rebound.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't care how big you are. If you don't rebound, you'll get beat. Perfect example, down in the Elite 8 against Walton Verona. Had the size advantage. Walton Verona out-toughed Martin County on the boards, controlled the boards, got out of there with a 5-point, 6-point win. You can't take rebounding for granted when you have a size advantage.
Yeah, when you take a look, this Paintsville team, although they've become one of the more undersized teams in the region, they're also a really good rebounding team because their guards crash the glass.
Yeah.
Schutz, Loffer, and, even off the bench, Preston Sloan does a really good job on the rebounding side of things. And then, Tucker Hale, you know what Tucker Hale's going to do. He's going to come in, disrupt you on defense, try to get you in some easy offensive opportunities. And then you also got the young man,
Right.
as I'm saying, Parker Helton, who has been shooting the lights out of it from downtown. So, these two teams are matched up well. I mean, they're almost mirror images of each other. They just, Paintsville don't have a Braxton Keathley.
And the thing about it is you brought up a good point on shooting. Martin County may be one of the top shooting teams in the state when they get going. You've got Keathley with 61 made threes. You've got Bryson Dowles with 61 made threes. You've got Eli Mills with 51 made threes. Braden Markham with 20+. Devin Maynard with 20+. So if they get going, Darryl, they're as good as anybody.
I agree 1,000%. And both coaches have region titles on their resume. So, there's hardware hung on both sides. And I look forward to this one. I think both of them got really good coaching staffs. And again, you're not going to find a better atmosphere, standing room only, here in the gymnasium tonight.
Not going to find a better place in the 15th region tonight.
First up, visitors on the scoreboard, the Martin County Cardinals.
There you go, starting lineups for the Martin County Cardinals. Sophomore wearing number 2, Mr. Logo, Bryson Dowles. 3-point sniper, senior number 3, Eli Mills. Wearing number 5, Big Al, Alan Moore. Then you got the showstopper, number 14, Braxton Keathley. And rounding out the starting lineup will be the big man down low, Devin Maynard, wearing number 21. Now here we go, Paintsville Tigers starting lineup brought to you courtesy of Big Sandy Heating and Cooling. Starting at guard, freshman number 11, Graham Schutz. Starting down low, number 1, Brock Woods. Wearing number 3, the point guard, PG1, Anderson Loffer. Wearing number 0, Parker Helton. And rounding out the starting lineup, wearing double deuces, Coach Short. They are head coached by Landon Sloan. Again, Kevin Keathley, Michael Shawn Waller, Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching the Mountains leader in sporting news, the D&D Sports Network. Then, as you see Coach Jason James over there, I can tell you, Coach, some coaches are calm, cool, collected, and some coaches are Jason James. Listen, he gets into it, Coach.
You would never know this is a big-time game by Jason James' demeanor.
Here we go. The ball is up. Dawes controls the tip for Martin County. Dawes matched up with Loffer out top. Alan Moore looks for Keathley on the cut. Good defense by Loffer, breaking that up. Here comes Schutz on the push.
There's that fast pace we talked about.
Yep, they want to get out and run. Brock Woods kicks it to Loffer. Back out to Helton. Schutz for 3. Off the mark. And Coach Short just out hustling them right now. Three-pointer from the corner. He's off the mark. Keathley grabs the rebound. And here comes the Cards on the push. Keathley, step back, gets on the board quickly, giving Martin County the 3-0 lead here in Paintsville.
You see them face guarding Keathley right out of the gate, Darryl. They went to a 2-3 zone early down at the Expo.
Yeah, no surprise there. Landon Soames going to throw everything but the kitchen sink at him. Brock Woods misses the floater. Alan Moore grabs the rebound, gets it to Keathley. Eli Mills lets it fly. Sinks it! Eli Mills, coach, he's not going to miss many of them. They're going to get Mills for the foul. You know, coach, that's the interesting thing about this matchup here. You know, if you're Paintsville, you want to get Martin County to their bench because Martin County don't play more than 7 players.
Did that three, that wasn't a make?
Yeah.
I thought they made that.
It should have been, yeah. I don't know if they've not put it on there or what, but off the mark. I don't know. Did they say he stepped on the line or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought that was
they
money.
It, yeah. Well, we'll see here in a minute if they refix it. Keathley matched up with Loffer out top. Loffer playing good defense, trying to get under the junior, and Keathley just rises up above him. Loffer gets it over to Helton. Sorry, that was Helton, not Loffer on Keathley.
Nice defense by Mills out on shots. Nice look by Graham. What we got here?
Interesting. You see, you got Jonathan Boger, Tyrone, and Keith. I don't know Keith's last name.
Martin County in a 2-3 zone on this out of bounds, leaving wide open.
Yeah, Helton. You don't want to allow him short with the rebound. And right there, we talked about that, coach, the way Paintsville's guards crashed the glass.
Got to battle. Just because you have a size advantage, don't take it for granted if you're Martin County. Nice. There's that face guard again. Let's see what Martin County does to try to free open Keathley here.
Yeah, here comes Dawes. Dawes has Helton on him. Over to Maynard. Maynard lets it fly. He's off the mark. And Short grabs the rebound. Short gets it to Schutz. Gets it in the Woods. And Alan Moore with the steal. Here comes Maynard. Maynard, nice job finding Mills. Mills from the corner. Off the mark.
Offensive rebound.
Yeah, Dawes waiting on the other side. No good. Loffer grabs it, gets out running. Nice take. Loffer again. Alan Moore doing a tremendous job defensively.
Nice job by Alan Moore.
Nearly turned them over again, coach. What a job Big Al has done here in this one.
Nice job there on McCoy by Moore. Moore's one of those guys, he's a tough guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just slipped through. Brock Woods fell asleep on that one. Again, you got to find a way here. Keathley got going hot here. Let's see where they go. I saw Jason James calling a set here, talking to Braxton.
See what they do here. Moore gives it to Keathley. Keathley, top of the key, 3. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Paintsville. Here comes the Tigers.
Probably should have drove on that one. Had a wide open lane.
Loffer. He's got Dawes on him. Dawes.
Jump ball.
Coach, they called a jump ball, but they was definitely a foul right before the hand.
Yeah, right. Either a foul or you play on, from there.
Yeah.
Woods. Lawfer. Woods wide open there.
Yeah, he misses the shot. Keathley with another board. What a job Braxton Keathley does rebounding. People talk that it's going to be over and back. He just lost control of it there. As you sitting here, Coach Keathley, people talk about his scoring, but what they don't talk about as much is his rebounding. You know, one of the best rebounding guards we've seen in a decade, averaging 10 rebounds a game for his career, Coach.
Yeah.
That's impressive, you know, for a younger guard especially.
You're right. It's very tough. You got to battle. Anybody can rebound if they box out, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's always been his team's best rebounder.
Got it.
And shuts, lets it fly. And he had Keathley on him there. Coach, them two are his teammates from Prestonsburg, so they know each other well.
7-5, Maynard.
Nice job by Maynard.
Nice take, getting downhill.
You know, Graham Schutz, you know, a lot of what Graham Schutz has been today is because the hours of work he's put in the gym with Braxton Keathley.
They put a lot of work in together.
Yep.
At the historic Prestonsburg Fieldhouse.
Both played for the Wizard, Harold Tackett.
Yes, they did.
Yep.
Learned a lot from him and carried over, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Markham checks in.
Coach, Amy James says he don't act anything like that at home, said he knows better, talking about JJ. Well, we know who wears the breeches in that family, Coach. They kick it out to Keathley. Keathley, nice drive.
Yeah.
And comes up empty on that. Here comes Schutz on the push. Schutz
sees a lane.
And nice job there, just attacking Martin County's defense there. And this is what we talked about. Paintsville, Coach, may be the quicker team on the floor tonight, and that may be the first time Martin County's had that case this year. And
Devin Maynard.
Stretches the floor, Coach. Said Mills 3 didn't go in. Loffer got the rebound and got in transition. Coach, I thought it was money.
I did too.
Now looky here, Mills with the steal and the bucket. Diane Maddox watching from Evansville, Indiana, cheering on her Martin County Cardinals.
Martin County staying in that zone. Got to be active in it.
Just swing it around, Woods. Back over to Schutz.
The swing over to Loffer.
Nice take, and that's where Loffer's dangerous, driving baseline. And nice job, Braden Markham, Coach. Oh, stolen away by Loffer. Loffer swings it over to Hilton. Back to Loffer. Swings it around to Schutz.
Can't give Schutz any room. He'll bury it.
Nice attack there by Loffer. Tried drawing the foul. Maynard, good defense. Woods, the up and under. And Paintsville sits on the 13-12 lead here with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. First quarter brought to you courtesy of Crystal's Piddle Pad. There's Dawes, floater up, no good. Coach Braden Markham from Martin County, if you guys haven't seen this young man play, you know, him and Phelps, Ethan Fields, I think, are the two contenders for Breakout Player of the Year.
Listen, it's hard to argue. What Markham does on the defensive end, invaluable.
Oh, Loffer gets blocked by Maynard. And Dawes kicks it ahead to Markham. Markham lets it fly. Sinks it! And he lets the bench know about it. J.C. Kirk says, anyone else glitching? Guys, let us know if your game is glitching. I'll swing it over to Schutz.
Let's see who they get on this one. Braden Markham going to pick up the personal.
Guys, also want to thank Crum Funeral Home. Proud supporters of all Martin County Cardinal action, located on Route 3. Now, they got Meeks in now. Paintsville brought Andrew Meeks in, wearing number 4.
The swing. They do a nice job swinging the ball, Darryl.
They do. They keep the defense moving.
Oh.
Yeah, there's Woods. Woods, he's going back down on Maynard. Nice take, and he's going to draw the foul. I thought
he lost control there.
Yeah, I thought he was a little out of control for the official to give him the call, but I do think there was a little foul there.
Woods going to the line. What a year Brock Woods is having. Got that one to go. He's already got 7 points.
Guys, we'll try to
make that 8.
Get it on the internet. Try to refresh it. It's not glitching on our end. But let us know so we can keep an eye on that. Maybe fix that if it is. Get it over to Keathley. Keathley turns the corner, shot up, good.
Darryl, that's there all night. If they take advantage of the middle of the floor.
See, they'll swing it back around.
That's what hurt Paintsville in the All-A was that middle of the floor drive.
They'll kick it back over Keathley.
Oh.
They're going to get the foul on Helton.
That's one of those play-ons, Darryl.
Yeah, it probably costed the Cards a bucket there, but, smart foul by Helton. You see coming back, Dawes, 27 seconds to go, Martin County. Holding it for the last shot. Mills lets it fly. It's off the mark. And Woods gets the rebound. Meeks kicks it up to Lawfer and stolen away by Dawes. Bryson Dawes spins. Nice job there. Good job using his size on Meeks. And Paintsville going to have a chance to get a good-looking shot off. Force that a little bit. Mills off the mark. And what a ball game. Fast pace, up and down. It's going to be Martin County leading 19-15 at the end of one. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration One is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration One a call. 304-443-4959.
And we are back here in Paintsville, Kentucky, as you see the Martin County cheerleaders finishing their routine there. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Shawn Waller on the call. Coach, as we're sitting there, 19-15 lead for the Cardinals. This right here hasn't been for the weary, an up and down pace, and it has not slowed down any at all from the first whistle.
No, not at all, Darryl McCoy. And we knew it would be like this. You're seeing Paintsville really kind of give Martin County a dose of their own medicine, Darryl. Up tempo early.
Yeah, Crystal Cole says it's glitching too. Guys, try Facebook. On Facebook I'm watching, and it's showing that it's working over on Facebook, but let us know if it's YouTube and Facebook or just YouTube so we can get the problem fixed for you. There's Keathley out top. Keathley's pullback, good.
There's that middle. That middle of the lane we talked about, right, Darryl?
Yep.
It's there if they'll utilize it. They've not figured that out yet.
There's Maynard with the steal. Good job jumping the passing lane there. Kicks up to Markham. Markham stops, pops, and cannot drop on that one. You see coming back.
Nice.
Yeah, good move there by Lawfer.
Big time bucket.
Getting jiggy with it. And Dawes. Nice take by Bryson Dawes. Gives Martin County, extends it out to a 6-point lead here. Preston Sloan in the game for Paintsville. You know, again, Coach, when's was the Johnson Central game the last time Martin County played?
No, I didn't see that on the line. Say that again, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah, it was the Johnson Central game the last time that it was played. Martin County played.
Yeah, last time they played.
So they're saying it's not glitching on Facebook. We had that problem last night. I think it's YouTube. Something going on with YouTube causing it to glitch.
All of a sudden, Paintsville going to slow it down a little bit, and they're really good at this, Darryl. As good as anybody in the half court.
They'll kick it over to Preston Sloan. Sloan guarded by Keathley. Good defense by Keathley. Swings it back over to Lawfer. Lawfer.
Got to watch out. Lawfer will pull up on you. There's Mills getting a big-time bucket.
Nice job stepping in with the deflection. They'll kick it back to Maynard. He's going to back it back out. Maynard hands it to Keathley. Keathley, he's gone a long three. Off the mark there. He shot that one from the 15th region there. He's known to knock them down, too.
Could have drove on that one. That's the drive he had because I didn't see the help side. 23-17. Really like the defensive intensity by Martin County right now.
Yeah, try, guys, if you're tuning in, it's glitching on YouTube, try to mirror your phone over to your television and watch it on Facebook if you can until we can get the problem fixed here. They'll swing it back over to Woods. Coach Woods, strong move by the big fella.
Brock Woods got 10 early points, Darryl McCoy.
Brock Woods having such a sensational year, Coach. I mean,
he is.
His number was called, and he stepped up to the challenge. And there comes Lawfer. Loffer on the push.
Big possession here.
Yeah, Short had it knocked away by Dawes. Right now, everybody on Martin County's team come to play defensively. I don't know. They've all stepped their game up. The guards really digging down. Multiple deflections by all 4 guards. You see coming back. Three-pointer up by Loffer. Loffer too hard on it. And Schutz comes away with it.
Paintsville really battling on the glass.
Schutz swings over to Loffer. Loffer matched up with Markham out top.
And this is where Paintsville's really good. If I'm Paintsville, yeah, I want to get up and down the floor, but their half-court game, Darryl, is as good as anybody's.
And Woods loses it. Right now, Coach, the ball come out of the player's hands multiple times. I don't know if there's a little humidity on the floor or what, but we've seen that from both teams.
2-point lead.
Now swing it over to Keathley. Keathley matched up out top of Parker Helton. A little shake, a little bake. Keathley kind of a one-handed runner there. Pretty shot. And 25-21, back to a 4-point ball game.
And what was it? Middle of the floor, Darryl McCoy.
Yep. That's where most of Keathley's buckets have come from here in this one. They'll get it down Loffer out to Woods.
He'll bury that.
Seats up.
Brock Woods on fire, young man.
Telling you, Brock Woods shoots the 3-ball extremely well for a center, Coach. And, you know, what a job. How much work has that young man put in during the offseason, just making sure that he got in shape enough to run up and down the floor like he has. There he is, him and Keathley there. And I'm surprised that they called that on Keathley.
Yeah,
it looked like Woods threw a little elbow.
I was surprised.
I thought it was a play on. You know, it wasn't bad enough to call either way. And Jason James is getting a warning.
Well, Coach James taking up for his player there.
Coming out, I love his intensity. Jason James.
Woods.
Listen.
Give him another one.
And Jason James is going to fight for his player, and he got a technical. Yep. You knew it was cut. Or no, they called a timeout. Whew, I seen him barking in his ear. I thought he was flirting with one. He's still over there talking to the official. He's got to watch here.
2-point lead off those Brock Woods back-to-back 3-balls.
Yeah, they're going to say 30 here, Coach. This is a good timeout by Coach James here. Paintsville has took the 2-point lead, 27-25 on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. Real quick, we want to thank United Motorsports, Crystal's Piddle Pad, Andrew Preston for mayor. Vote Andrew Preston for a better Paintsville. Butcher's Towing, Tommy's Auto Sales, Crum Funeral Home, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Warfield Market, Callahan Funeral Home, Big Sandy Heating and Cooling, Dirty Works, Butcher's Towing, and D&D Auto Mart. Now, Coach, they're going to have the ball on the side here. They're getting in the dials.
There's only been 2 team fouls called on Paintsville so far.
And Keathley, they'll get it. They're looking for him. Good job there by Hilton digging in on Keathley. Dawes with the floater. Beautiful floater here by Bryson Dawes.
Ties it up here.
He's got a good, Woods again. Give him 3 threes in the first half. Brock Woods keeps the Tigers on top. Keathley gets downhill in a hurry. They're going to call a foul, I think. They're going to call it on Woods, and they're going to call it on Hilton. Andrew Reisner says 15th region plays on some dirty floors. I've seen it much shoe wiping. Well, I'll tell you what, these floors here, man, this looks beautiful. I mean, they have a great gymnasium here. I mean, the revamp looks beautiful. I mean, one of my favorite gyms. Keathley goes up and gets the bucket. Way to battle.
Contact there.
Way to battle down low for Keathley. Swings it over. Woods.
I mean, at some point.
Keathley with another rebound. There goes Keathley turning on the jet. Spins. Good job by Woods. Mills goes in with the floater. And again, middle of the floor.
the one area of Paintsville's defense, if you're Landon Sloan, you want to shore up.
And Devin Maynard gets the steal. Here comes Maynard on the push. Maynard, nice move by Devin Maynard. Misses the reverse.
Should have went straight up with that one.
Yep, Schutz gets it to the corner. Loffer down the Woods. Woods going to work on Maynard. Hook shot, no good. Dawes grabs the board. In Martin County. And Dawes, nice move by Dawes. Just breaking the defender down there.
Middle of the floor.
And Paintsville wants a timeout. They'll take the timeout. We will too as we try to regroup after this fast pace. We'll be right back. If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639. As we're back here in Paintsville, Kentucky, Paintsville versus Martin County on D&D Sports Network Tuesday Night Hoops. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Shawn Waller. Keathley on the break. Nice job there by Keathley.
5-point lead. Largest lead's been 6 for Martin County.
And both teams have shared the lead here in the first half. Martin County with a 5-point advantage right now on the Craig Dammer Furniture scoreboard.
This could be a big possession for Martin County.
Kobe Holland says this is a good show to watch. We appreciate you, Kobe. We try. And coming out, 420 people tuning in. Hit that like and share button, guys. And Maynard lost it. Going to go out of bounds. Yeah, that's what I thought. He was going to stay with the cards there.
I see Keathley, he thinks he has a mismatch on the blocks, Darryl, so he's going down low trying to post here.
Short on him.
Yeah. Well, they switched now, right?
Yeah, Keathley.
No, short's on him, right.
Yeah, here comes Dawes. Dawes stops, pops, and drops. And that's what he's known for is that three-point bomb. He's showing it off here tonight.
Largest lead of the game.
Loffer gets it inside and swatted. Yeah, Devin Maynard.
That looked like a good from here.
Coach, that's going to send Cruz Howell to the line.
But listen, I love what Paintsville's doing. They're attacking. They want to attack Maynard, right?
Yeah.
They know they get Maynard out of the game. Big-time advantage.
Well, Cruz Howell, the young man stepping to the line, is the kid that basically stepped in place of Ethan Cole. They moved him up from the JV team. His motor, he was a really fun player to watch on the JV circuit. Now he's moved up to varsity. I thought he would be the one that moved up, and he's getting some early minutes here for the Tigers. And Sake's the second. Donna Fletcher says, y'all do a great job. Rita Fletch says, go Cards. And Adam Laura Rice says, thanks for all y'all do. Love watching the coverage.
Andrew Meeks checking in, Darryl McCoy. And Alan Moore going to give Maynard a breather because, listen, you don't want Maynard to pick up that third foul.
No, absolutely not. And there's Alan Moore with it out top. Moore gets it over to Mills. Mills going to drive right. Gets it to Keathley. Keathley hanging and banging. Great job by Keathley clearing out. And he gets the bucket over the big fella, Brock Woods. Guys, don't forget, we'll be back here on Friday night when Johnson Central rolls to town.
3-ball, Graham Schutz.
Off the mark. Woods with the putback, and he's going to draw the foul on Alan Moore.
Brock Woods already with 21 points.
Big night for the big fella.
I'm running out of space, Michael Shawn. Man, oh, man.
Real quick, I want to thank City Auto Care, Starter Sports Bar, Three Rivers Food Mart, Three Rivers Medical Center, Food Fair, D&D Auto Mart, Callahan Funeral Home, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Andrew Preston for Mayor, and Big Sandy Heating and Cooling, and Crum Funeral Home. Also want to thank Tommy's Auto Sales. Coach Keathley knows all about going to Tommy's Auto Sales, what great deals you can get.
Big
Maybe
time
the
deals.
most famous purchase.
Yes, the most famous purchase.
Yep.
In history over there.
Kathleen Price says, so proud of the Cards, the way they're playing. Amy Harless says, let's go Cruise.
And this is wise on Martin County. You want to go in 7 or more?
Yeah, I mean, right now, if you can go in with a 7-point advantage, that's really got to deflate Paintsville. But if you remember, that's the way that Pikeville game went. Paintsville come out in the second half and blew Pikeville's doors off. But first half, Pikeville was right there trading punches with them and took the lead in at half. There's Keathley. Keathley drives, kicks it out, back around to Mills. And Dawes, little shake, bake, good defense by Lawfer. 23 seconds. Lawfer painted on him like white on rice.
Lawfer doing a great job.
Yes, he is. Good defense by Lawfer. And looky there, Lawfer. He finally breaks free, but Lawfer's defense set that turnover up. I mean, Dawes had to work so hard to break free. He just didn't have no more steam after that. Here you come back the other way. Shuts over to Lawfer. Lawfer down the middle, kicks to the corner. Woods off the mark. Allamore with the rebound. Keathley off the mark at the buzzer. And it's going to be 40-33 at the break as Martin County will go in the locker room with the lead here in Paintsville. We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back on the Big Sandy Heating and Cooling halftime show. You're watching the D&D Sports Network.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Welcome back, guys, to the Big Sandy Heating and Cooling halftime show. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Shawn Waller. Real quick, let's go over our sponsors. United Motorsports, Crystal's Piddle Pad,
Made to Crave, Callahan Funeral Home, Butcher's Towing, Tommy's Auto Sales, Dr. Baldwin, Crum Funeral Home, Andrew Preston for Mayor, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Warfield Market, Dirty Work, Big Sandy Heating and Cooling, Bruce Walters Ford, City Auto Care, Starter Sports Bar and Restaurant, Three Rivers Medical Center,
Food Fair, and D&D Auto Mart. Kevin Keathley, as we sit here at the break and look, for Martin County, Braxton Keathley leads with 17 points. Bryson Dawes has 11, and Devin Maynard following that up with 5 points. For the Paintsville Tigers, Brock Woods leading all scorers with 23 points. Graham Schutz has 5 points, and Anderson Loffer with 4.
Wow. Brock Woods doing it from every spot on the floor, Darryl McCoy. Listen, if you don't know, you know now. That young man can bury the long ball.
Yes, he can, man. He's got, what, 3 threes in the first half?
Yes, sir. 3 threes.
Yeah, he shot the lights out of it. And, when Brock Woods is shooting like that, like Paintsville, they've got to get production from the trio or the foursome of Parker Helton, Colton Short, Andrew Meeks, Preston Sloan. They've got to find some points from them 4 players, Coach, because, Loffer and Woods, they can carry you, but they can only carry you so far. They've got to have a supporting cast, and that's where Paintsville, I think Martin County's done a really good job. These guards have been on it defensively tonight and not gave the supporting cast any room tonight, making it very hard on Paintsville to score the basketball.
Because, listen, Paintsville's tempo is unbelievable right now. You're talking about up there with Martin and Lawrence County, how they're pushing the ball right now. I mean, and for Martin County to be able to contain those other guards, credit Martin County. But you can't let up right now because, listen, the way Paintsville's playing up-tempo, all it takes is a 6-0, 8-0 run.
Well, you look at it, Coach. Paintsville beat Ashland. Ashland's fastest team in the mountains, right?
By far, right?
Yeah. Okay, second fastest team. You'd probably say the Pikeville Panthers.
Yeah.
They outrun them.
Right.
All right, now maybe third fastest team. It definitely top 5, Martin County. And, Martin County, they've showed the ability. They're pushing ahead, getting the ball up the floor. They've got some open threes. Keathley's done a tremendous job getting to the middle of the floor, scoring the rock. It's going to be interesting to see. Second half is where Paintsville's really shined against them faster teams. Let's see how they react coming out of the locker room.
Let's see how they react. Last time, it was Martin County down 8 at the Expo a couple of weeks ago against Paintsville, and it was Martin County that came out and seized control.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens tonight. Kind of roles reversed here. Paintsville down 7.
Coach, real quick, let's go to the Jim Mar Service comment section. Let's see what the people are saying. The Betsy Maynard says she's watching from Ohio. Terry McCutcheon said, go get them, grandson. Gladys Smith watching from Scott County. Ina Hall says, love getting to watch, especially my nephew, Bryson Dawes. Wendell Moore says, watching from Bath County. Dottie Horn says, keep it cards. Gary Hammond says, watching from Louisa. Linda Spurlock tuning in. Phelps beat Betsy Lane, Kendall Morrison says, 79-69. And Kendall Morrison tuning in, 77-69. Randall Barker said he's watching from Columbus, Ohio. And Terry McCutcheon said he's proud of his grandson. So, Coach, going to be interesting second half here. We still got 2 quarters left to play, and you don't want to go anywhere unless it's to the voting booth to vote for Andrew Preston for mayor.
You're exactly right, Darryl McCoy. Don't go anywhere. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is the game of the night, and you're getting a good one right now.
Third quarter coming out, going to be brought to you courtesy of Butcher's Towing. Coach, if there's anybody that can help Paintsville get out of this 7-point jam, it's our friends at Butcher's Towing.
Here we go. It's going to be Paintsville's ball out of the locker room. Trailing by 7 here.
Brian Moore says the roads are starting to get slick. Be careful on the way home. And Jerry Sturgill says he thinks it's going to come down to the fourth quarter.
Martin County in a 1-3-1. I've not seen this year out of them, so.
Schutz gets it back over to Lawfer. Lawfer and throws it away. Here comes Dawes on the break. Dawes, nice job by Dawes getting Hilton on his hip, putting him in a bad spot.
Largest lead of the game. Oh.
And they're going to call a foul on Eli Mills.
I believe that is Mills' second.
Barb Dawes said she's proud of her grandson, Bryson. Good to see you on here, Barb. Coach, well, Schutz gets it out to Lawfer. Back over to Hilton. Back around to Mills.
Martin County doing a nice job shifting on, shifting on the defensive end there.
I agree, they're moving well here.
Lawfer, nice jumper.
Yeah, he had Schutz open on his far side, just didn't see him. Coming around Maynard. Maynard kicks it ahead. Nice job there by Dawes.
11-point lead, largest lead of the game.
Lawfer kicks it to the corner. He's off the mark. Hilton still yet to see one go down here tonight. Coach, real quick, we would be remiss if we didn't mention how much we miss our good friend Sue Cat Lester, one of the biggest mountain basketball fans and D&D sports fans. We lost a good one.
I agree, Darryl McCoy, one of the one of the longest running fans, right?
Oh yeah. Well, you know what she'd say if she was tuning in. Hit that like and share button, folks. Here you see coming back, Lawfer on the break. Nice job. Maynard went up high there, but good sportsmanship by Mills, helping Lawfer up.
Going to get Eli Mills with the personal foul.
Doris Mooney says Mooney's Bait Shop watching for Inez. We appreciate that, Doris. Coach Lawfer going to the line here. Again.
Got that one to go.
Definitely, in my book, Coach, most underrated player in the 15th.
Big time, I agree with you.
Big time football player too. One of the top receivers in all the Cofields. Second one up and good.
Lawfer now with 6 points.
He keeps it to a single-digit deficit. Dawes going to be matched up with Lawfer. And right now, he's clearing them out. That's Keathley on the far side. They're looking for some high-low action here. They're trying to get more. Alan Moore and Dawes just had his pocket picked there by Lawfer. Just kick it up ahead. Nice job by Devin Maynard. Now, Devin Maynard, hopefully he's okay. Yeah, he's going to be good. He lost the shoe. Somebody lost the shoe.
Foul on the floor.
I would not have wanted to be in Coach Short there because, listen, he was standing on the tracks when a locomotive come flying through there. Devin Maynard's not one you want to be in front of. I thought they called a break there.
Paintsville and man-to-man on this one.
Dalton Gillespie says it's going to be a good one. Tell Coach Keathley hi. Coming around. Keathley, a little shake, a little bake. Out to Maynard. Maynard way off on that one. And here comes Lawfer. Lawfer down the middle of the floor. Short off the mark. Hilton with the rebound. Back out to Lawfer. Lawfer, he'll let it fly. He's going to miss it. Keathley with another board. Here comes Keathley getting downhill in a hurry. Nice take by Keathley. That's why Braxton Keathley, guys, was the state's leading scorer last year at 34 points a game. And
go ahead, Darryl.
Averaging 31 this year, Hilton off the mark. You know, a lot of people have him best player in the state regardless of class. And you're starting to see why after watching his performance here tonight. There goes Maynard, spin move. Nice job by Devin Maynard, showing good footwork. Good touch by the big fella. And 48-37, as it's an 11-point advantage. We'll be right back.
5 times is a charm. Congratulations to the awesome team at Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical for earning its 5th National Best of the Best Award for customer satisfaction, the only HVAC company in West Virginia to earn our award for 5 straight years. If you need heating, cooling, electrical work, a fantastic generator, residential or commercial, done right at a fair price by honest experts, remember the name, Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Visit PreciseHeatingCooling.com for an appointment. Precision, the best of the best, again.
We're back here in Paintsville as you see the cheerleaders putting on a show here for the home crowd. Standing room only as you see the Paintsville faithful over there. Sitting here waiting for the Tigers to make that move here in the second half. And, Coach, you see right there, future Miss Basketball candidate Kylie Kenner over there with her mom, Dawn Kenner, the legend Dawn Kenner.
Oh, I agree with you. Kylie Kenner gonna be a top 3-4 candidate.
Yeah. Oh, I agree 100%. Young lady putting on a clinic this year, averaging, 27 a game?
Yes.
There you go, Short. Short goes up, gets blocked. He stuck with it and got the bucket, cuts it back to 9.
Colton Short's first 2. They've got Lawfer on Keathley now.
Let's see here.
That's a matchup I've seen for a lot of years.
Lawfer trying to get under Keathley, and that's what you're afraid of there with Lawfer.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crumb Funeral Home.
And just misses the layup. Maynard gets it to Dawes. Dawes lets it fly. Sinks it! Bryson Dawes. 53-39. Coach Paintsville, they've got to step up here, get some shots to fall down.
There's a 3 ball.
Yeah, off the mark.
Dawes with the rebound.
Yeah. Dawes kicks it to Keathley. Keathley, nice job running the floor. And Martin County has all the momentum here in the third. And they also have a 55-39 lead as this is a 30, so we'll stay here. Let's think no, they're calling it a full timeout. We'll still stay here. Let's thank our sponsors real quick. I want to thank United Motorsports, Callahan Funeral Home, and Drew Preston for mayor. Made to Crave, a healthy food option located in all the big P cities, Pikeville, Paintsville, and Prestonsburg. Also want to thank Food Fair, Three Rivers Medical Center, as well as our good friends at Butcher's Towing, Tommy's Auto Sales, Crumb Funeral Home, United Motorsports, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Warfield Market, Dirty Works, Bruce Walters Ford, City Auto Care, Starter Sports Bar, D&D Auto Mart, and Callahan Funeral Home.
You know Darryl McCoy, Tommy's Auto Sales, he's my favorite salesman that I've ever dealt with.
Yeah, well, you went there and you really worked them, Coach. You walked out there with you basically walked out there with a free car.
I walked out
such
of
a
there.
good deal.
Man, oh man, can't say enough good things about those individuals over there. 16-point lead for Martin County, and this is where you can't let up. Darryl, we've seen this. Martin County has a tendency to take their foot off the pedal.
They do.
We saw that against Huntington Prout.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 4 minutes to go still in the third quarter. A lot of time. Coach, all jokes aside, I got 4 vehicles in my driveway, and they all say Bruce Walters Ford or Tommy's Auto. So that's 2 options, and D&D Auto Mart will be my next. Devin Maynard back over to Keathley. Keathley working on Lawfer, and they're going to call a foul. Get it on Lawfer. They said, how much does Devin have, Coach?
Devin has 7.
Devin with 7 right now. Tommy Head said he's watching from Jessamine County. There's Keathley matched up with Helton. They switch Helton back on Keathley. Shot up, no good. Coach, are you surprised that they've not put Tucker Hale on Keathley yet?
They've tried everybody. I'm assuming Tucker may be next.
You see former University of Kentucky Wildcat. Landon Sloan over on the sideline, barking orders to his troops.
One of the very best coaches in the state of Kentucky.
He is. Tremendous guy. Swings it back over. Preston Sloan kicks it out.
Nice job by Martin County recover.
Yeah.
Nice job by Dials.
Looky there. Devin Maynard straight down the pipe.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Devin Maynard's played the passing lanes really well. That's his third steal of the game.
Yeah, his third steal, and he was in the act of shooting on that. That's
Stephen Hall said Keathley #1 in his book. Tommy Maynard said, there you go. Josh Frazier says, hello, Darryl. And April Spalding said, watching from Crum, the Crum Kermit game on TV, and got this one on my phone. Smart lady, April.
Thank you.
Martin County expending a lot of energy on the defensive end.
55-41. Loffer swings it over. Coach, Martin County has done a tremendous job on Brock Woods in this second half. He had 23 in the first half, and right there may have been his first touch in the second half.
There you go. Brock Woods giving 25.
He'll have a chance at an old-fashioned 3 Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity. Donna Maynard says, let's go Cards. Woods sinks the free throw.
Brock Woods having his best offensive outing that I've seen. 26 points. And we still got 2 minutes to play here in the third.
Swings it over to Keathley. Nice drive by Keathley. Goes up off the glass.
What a English on that, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah, they've had no answer for Keathley here in this one, especially here in the second half. Keathley with the steal. Here comes Keathley down the right side. He's going to stop, pull up, sinks it. Tough shot by Keathley. And Jason James begging for the call.
That should have been a 3, right, Darryl?
Yeah.
They only give it
no,
2.
no, he was inside the arc. Barely, but Woods with the bucket.
They only gave him 2. I saw the official on this side gave a 3.
Yes, it was a 2, though. He, I seen it clear as day. He was foot.
They just said a 3. There you go. They changed it.
Did they add it?
They're going to. Let's see.
That surprises me because it looked like he was clear as day inside the arc.
There it is. They changed it.
The 60-46.
I had a 3 on my score.
Get it over to Keathley.
14-point lead.
Helton has him at midcourt. Keathley pull up and hits it again. They threw everything in the kitchen sink at him tonight. Nothing has seemed the baller, the junior juggernaut.
Give him 30.
Yeah, they can't stop him.
Preston Sloan lets it fly. I'm a big fan of Preston Sloan. Really good rebounding guard. And if there's any kid that can help with the scoring off the bench, I think it's Preston Sloan.
13-point lead.
Keathley has Helton on him. Goes middle.
Oh.
I don't say on the floor. I don't know that one. Probably should have been continuation, but Stephen Newsom says your boy had the 3s last night, said before he twisted his ankle. I'm talking about Coach McCoy, how many you have? Gary Canada says Tommy Maynard's best brother-in-law ever. Nice job there by Keathley. They cannot do anything with this young man. I mean, he's hurdled him inside, outside, played with his back to the basket. Hurdle him in transition. I mean, any way you can think, Keathley's found a way to score tonight.
I might give Braxton a breather here with a minute to go in the third, Darryl.
They said, how much does Braxton got?
He's got 32. $15-point lead.
They'll swing it back over Brock Woods. Nice attack. And there's Cruz Howe gets it. He'll get it over. Good ball movement. Loffer. He's off the mark. Woods loses it short. Back over to Lawford. Lawford pulled up. Baseline.
Got it.
Let's see if Paintsville can finish this strong here.
35, 13-point lead.
Seems like a little fire's been started under Paintsville here. See if they can continue it. Dawes has
all
Lawford.
over.
Moore off the mark. Paintsville has a chance to cut even more into this lead. Cruz Howell, nice job by Cruz Howell. Gets it to the big fella. Brock Woods not ready for it. Good job there, Braden Markham. Dawes with the steal. Martin County, Bryson Dawes drive, kick, Mills. Rolls off, and that's going to be it. 66-51. I need a breather. Coach needs a breather. So does the boys. We'll take a quick one. We'll be right back.
With tax season coming up, make the smart decision with your money. Stop at Tommy's Auto Sales in Inez, Kentucky. Right now you can get cars, trucks, and SUVs at the best prices around. Tommy's Auto Sale is a proud supporter of the Martin County Cardinals and all Mountain athletes.
And we are back here in Paintsville, Kentucky. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Shawn Waller on the call. You're watching the Mountain's #1 source for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network. As you look, Coach, on the walls here, you can tell the history here in the gymnasium. As you see the banners hanging, and then you see the players' jerseys retired. All the Mountain greats over there. On the top, state champions. I mean, just an impressive venue here to come watch a ball game. Any player would be lucky to play their ball game here. 57th district, Coach. It'd be hard to find a better district with night in, night out, great basketball, more than the 57th.
You're exactly right. Let's see how Martin County manages this last 8 minutes, Darryl. They're up by 15, and no rush. Clock on your side.
Well, Coach, now they're going to put Meeks on Keathley. I think everybody's took their chance guarding him tonight.
Well, they're going to let Meeks. They said, look, you got 5 fouls.
Now swing it around. Dawes has Meeks on him over there. Lawfer switched on Keathley here, face guarding him. Dawes, nice runner by Bryson Dawes.
Largest lead of the game, 17 for Martin County.
Preston Sloan gets it over to Lawfer. Lawfer back over to Sloan. Gets it down to short. And Coach, again, Brock Wood with limited touches here in the second half.
Every time you say that, Woods goes to
work.
work.
I mean, they've got to get the big fella the rock, Coach. I mean, you have 23 at the half, but credit Martin County. I mean, they've done a good job forcing the ball away from Woods.
Brock Woods with
Ronnie Jude says D&D's the best. Second one up and good.
Woods with 29.
Dawes bringing it up, gets over to Keathley. Keathley straight down the pop, and Woods going to get called for the foul.
Keathley should have dunked that one.
Yeah, that's about all that we ain't seen from him tonight's a dunk. He's done everything.
Rebounding, steals. Doing awesome tonight.
Deborah Copeland says, way to go, Cards. Keathley's second one coming up. Keathley led the state in free throw shooting last year. Coach, all-time, what was he all-time?
Top 5 number in KHSAA history.
Yeah, free throw shooting. What did he shoot, 93?
93% on 240 makes.
Yeah, that's incredible. The short on that one. Nice, Sloan. Brock Woods.
Nice.
And that's what they got to go to, Coach, especially with Devin Maynard not in the ball game. You got to go to Brock Woods. Down on that block.
Meeks has 5 fouls he can use, Darryl, and I'm sure they've told him that.
Keathley Gets it back there, swings it over. Dawes, he's got Meeks on him now. To Mills. Preston Sloan digging in on Mills. Mills drives, kicks, and stolen away by Preston Sloan. Sloan, no-looker to Woods. What a pass. And Alan Morris says, not happening on my watch. But they're going to get him for the foul.
You think Martin County will be running a little more clock than what they are, Darryl?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when Coach James tells them to slow it down. Woods sinks that one. If I'm not mistaken, Coach, what's Brock Woods shooting on the season free throw percentage?
What? 77%.
He hadn't missed tonight. Again.
Yeah.
77%, man. That's awesome for a big guy.
From Devin Maynard back in the ball game, gets it over to Dawes. Mills drives, kicks. Maynard, nice move by Maynard.
I don't understand Martin County's clock management right now. You have a 12-point lead.
There's Loffer. Loffer goes baseline, loses it. Back out. Sloan. Shutt's been quiet here tonight. Meeks off the mark. Devin Maynard out on the push. Here comes Maynard. Tell you, Maynard, full head of steam, was looking to put somebody on a poster that trip down.
Maynard, one of the most athletic bigs in the region, Darryl. Maybe the most athletic big.
Chris Rowland says, what's up, Darryl? Watching from Georgia. Appreciate you tuning in, Chris Rowland. Maynard. Free throw up. First one rolls off. Coach Paintsville won a three-point game in girls action here last night.
Big game. They trailed, Darryl.
Yeah.
And came back and got a big W.
Huge win for Dawn Kenner and her crew.
I was here for that last night. Great game.
And just rimmed out. That even tickled the threads on that one.
Martin County's got to be careful here, Darryl.
Yep, Loffer down the woods. And Coach, looky here, it's a 10-point ball game with 5.5 to play. Now, Keathley, nice attack.
Yeah.
I know we're going to get a foul, I think, on, see what they called on them. Called on Meeks.
Be the fourth team foul. Excuse me, the third.
Keathley, automatic from the charity stripe. Second one up and good. Here comes Schutz. Schutz gets it to the middle. Loffer, nice take by Loffer and gets the bucket. Now Paintsville's got to get some stops defensively here.
5:09 to play here, 10-point lead.
Martin Keathley clearing out here. He said he wants Meeks one-on-one, mano-a-mano. Keathley pull up at the spot. And Mills chases down the rebound, down to Keathley. Woods gets swats Keathley. Keathley gets the rebound. And Woods smack talking on the way. Loffer, Woods got to watch. That probably should have been a technical, but I like the officials allowing them to play. I thought that second one was a foul, though.
Gonna shoot two here.
Either way, Woods doing a good job there. That's the stop they needed.
4:45 to go again.
Coach, you talked about early in the fourth, Keathley may have needed a break. You know, you wonder and that smart timeout by Coach James.
Good timeout.
Yeah. As Paintsville with a little momentum here, 71-61. We'll take a quick break. Be right back.
Time out for great food.
This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Live here in Paintsville, Kentucky, Kevin Keathley, Shawn Waller, Darryl McCoy over on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. It's Martin County leading Paintsville 71-61 here in this 57th district rivalry action. Coach, you're going to see Loffer shoot the free throw. He has a chance to cut it to single digits. Good timeout by Coach James. See if it affects Loffer on the line here.
Brock Woods with 36 points.
Brock Woods does?
Yes.
Wow.
He's playing ball tonight.
Had, what, 23 in the first half?
Yes.
Yeah. Jesse Miller says Martin needs to take advantage of the size difference. Keathley and his defender, he's definitely got the advantage. And it's a 9-point ball game with a little under 5 minutes to play. Dawes matched up with Loffer out top. Swings over to Braden Markham. Nice cut. That should have been a kickball, but they didn't call it. Schutz gets swatted by Markham. Nice block by Markham there, Coach, to erase that because they had a leak-out layup.
Wide open. Nice job to recover defensively. 9-point lead here.
Brian Cook says, watch them from Whitesburg. Good job as usual, D. Donna Jenkins going for 40 here tonight, Coach.
And Martin County's, again, ball managing clock.
They said Brock Woods talking that talk. Well, he's walking that walk tonight, too.
6-point lead. If you're Martin County, again, you're in no hurry.
2-possession ball game. Remember, Coach, Martin County led by as much as 17 early in the fourth.
Yes.
To start the fourth. Nice job there. Dawes forcing Meeks to send him to the free throw line. What's Dawes shoot on the season, Michael Shawn?
85%.
85%.
Yeah. Dawes sinks that one.
7-point lead, 3:53 to go in this one.
Second one up and good. 8-point ball game.
If you're Martin County, you want to try to force as many ball reversals as possible to burn some clock.
It's again down to Woods. Woods gets blocked by the bottom of the rim. And stolen away by Markham. Markham kicks it ahead. Nice pass. And Keathley with another lay-in.
That was a big possession.
Yep.
Back to 10.
Gives them a little breathing room here. Schutz.
Oh.
Landon Sloan called a timeout.
Wow.
Smart timeout there.
That was a great timeout by Coach Sloan. He's one of the best.
He is, Coach. Listen, just a great guy, great coach.
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I say this all the time, and not because we're in here doing the game. Landon Sloan, one of the top young coaches in the state, and you see it right here. How he's made adjustments here late in the fourth.
He is. Paintsville really lucky for Coach Sloan. I know Coach Sloan's been dealt a bad hand recently with health problems, family issues, but these boys buy in, and he's got Paintsville basketball back to where it used to be with Bill Mike Runyon. I don't think there's any better person for this job than Landon Sloan.
Not at all. And he's proven it. Championships, wins. He does it with different styles.
See here, Coach. They call stack. Let's see what that is.
What a game Brock Woods has had, Darryl McCoy.
Brock Woods, what he got, 39?
39,
yeah,
unofficially.
Loffer swings it over to Sloan. Sloan off the mark. Woods with the rebound. Count it! Brock Woods with another three-point play opportunity here, Coach, as he crosses the 40-point threshold.
Brock Woods doing everything he can, putting Paintsville on his back here. The best game I've seen Brock Woods play offensively. He's had some good ones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely the best, Coach. He stepped up his game. When his numbers are called, he knew that with, losing one of their teammates that he was going to have to step up, and this young man has done it, Coach. He's put his team on his shoulders and really become a leader. There's Keathley. Keathley working on Meeks. Good defense. They're coming back. Preston Sloan back over. Helton over to Lawfer. Lawfer drives the baseline. Reverse lay-in. Count it! Lawfer hits the deck and pumps the fist.
5-point game.
And I tell you, this crowd, everybody on their feet here in this gymnasium. Good crossover by Dawes. Dawes takes it all the way in. Good job there. Had Woods backing up, took advantage of it.
7-point lead, approaching 2 minutes to go.
Sloan over to Lawfer. Lawfer spins to Woods. Woods back out. Good
nice
ball
job.
movement.
That's a great job by Dawes to close out.
Yep. They'll swing it back over to Helton. Sloan. Booyah! Preston Sloan says, give me 3 more.
4-point lead. What's once was 17.
This gymnasium is rocking here in Paintsville. Coach, both of these teams could be the ones raising that trophy at the end, headed to Rupp. So a lot at stake here. And Keathley gets it to Dawes. Dawes swings it to the corner. Markham.
Gonna shoot 2. Big free throws coming up for the sophomore.
Big free throws for the sophomore. Minute 30 to go here on this one in the Craig Dammer Furniture scoreboard. Markham sinks that one. Giving Braden Markham, the little brother of Blake Markham and Brooke Markham. We talked about it earlier, Coach. Him and Ethan Fields for Phelps, I think, are your breakout players of the year. Sinks the second. Shuts.
Should be a 6-point lead. 79-73 here. Got to contain 3 balls if you're Martin County and then box out.
Shuts, swings it to the corner. Looking for help down the Woods. Woods turns, kicks it, shot up, sinks it! Andrew Meeks with another big three-pointer, cuts it to a one-possession ball game, Coach Keathley.
Wow. Paintsville just stayed with it, and we talked about it early. When you're up 17, how do you manage it?
I agree, Coach. Real quick, let's thank United Motorsports, Crystal's Piddle Pad, Callahan Funeral Home, Made the Crave, Butcher's Towing, Tommy's Auto Sales, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Crum Funeral Home. Vote Andrew Preston for a better Paintsville and a brighter future for the kids here in Paintsville. Vote Andrew Preston for mayor. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Warfield Market, Dirty Work Septic System, Big Sandy Heating and Cooling, Bruce Walters Ford, City Auto Care, Starter Sports Bar, Three Rivers Medical Center, Food Fair, and D&D Auto Mart. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Shawn Waller on the call, Coach. It's a 3-point ball game, 79-76 on the Craig Dammer Furniture scoreboard.
Darryl McCoy, again, how do you manage clock here?
I'm surprised that they ain't tried to hold the ball more than what they have, Coach.
I'm not a fan of holding the ball, but when you are up 17 on the road, there's enough space in case things get jittery that you can go back into your regular offense here. And they're going to double. Looks like they're going to try to keep the ball out of Keathley's hands.
Let's see here. Minute 12 to go. Dawes. We'll get him over there. Maynard. That's the luxury of having Devin Maynard. He can bring the ball up the floor if needed. And Jason James said spread the floor. Allow Keathley to cook. And Dawes straight down the pipe, and he gets the bucket. Here comes Preston Sloan.
Right back at you.
Yep, right back. Gets it shuts over to Sloan. Woods to Loffer to the corner. Meets. He's going to drive baseline, spins, gets it down to Woods. Woods goes up and draws the foul.
Wow. Woods doing a great job with positioning tonight. He hasn't missed a free throw, I don't believe. Has he missed a free throw?
Not
Michael
tonight.
Shawn? Not again. Man, oh, man. What a game. What a performance by Brock Woods.
Mike Howe says, heck of a comeback. Kelly Moore says, let's go Cards, run the clock. Second one up, and he misses one. Looky there, Sloan saves it. They'll kick it into Mills. Mills.
4-point lead. Paintsville in a situation where they're going to have to foul here. 4-point lead, 2-possession game. This is where you got to take care of the ball if you're Martin County.
Yeah, I mean, think about Martin County, Coach. You got so many good free throw shooters on the floor. Braxton Keathley shooting over 90% for his career. You got Bryson Dawes shooting 85%. Braden Markham doesn't miss. You know, I mean, obviously, you know, you probably want to foul Devin Maynard here. Him or Markham put the sophomore on the free throw line. You know, Eli Mills also shoots at a high clip.
Markham shoots 60%, Maynard 75, and Mills 78.
Yeah, so the no really weak spot for them here. You see the Martin County cheerleaders. Real quick, guys, don't forget, Friday we'll be right back here as Johnson Central comes in the across the pond here as a huge rivalry game here. We'll also have the Hatfield and McCoy shootout. Who's Martin County got on Friday?
Independence.
Yeah, Independence. Independence just beat Tug Valley, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's who they beat. They beat somebody good. I'm pretty sure it was Tug Valley.
Big inbound here. Right, Michael Shawn?
Yes, sir.
Well, they got Devin Maynard inbounding the ball here.
Yeah, he is the QB.
4-point ball game. Dawes rolling off the screen, gets it to Keathley. Good job by Keathley popping out. Yeah, they're going to have to foul him. They call it on Meeks. Uh-oh, Coach. So, Bryce Hagee says, watching from the Belfry locker room, they said Hammer Hagee is in the chat. Keathley, big free throw for Keathley. 82-77 stretches out to a 5-point ball game with 21 seconds to go.
Keathley now with 40 or 41, Darryl.
2 40-point performances. What a night.
The Iceman.
Yep. Swings it over. Shuts.
Can't
up
allow
to
no
Meeks.
threes if you're Martin County.
Yep, Meeks spins, goes right at it, gets it to Woods. Woods with another, but rolls out. How he missed that one, I don't know. That went all the way in and all the way out.
Got to guard threes here. Anything can happen if you're Martin County.
Oh, yeah, still.
You'd rather give up a quick 2 than give up a 3 ball.
Let's see here. Right back, Loffer. Loffer goes up. Off the mark, and that's probably going to be all she wrote.
3.7 going to be, don't look like they're going to foul here.
Yeah, they'll kick it in to Mills, and
going to get Mills. He's going to go to the line.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, Martin County's going to get out of here with the W, Darryl McCoy.
Listen, hey.
A lot of toughness shown by Martin County late.
Fat lady hasn't sung, but she's over there warming them pipes up. The Eli Mills stepping to the line. Big free throws for the seniors.
This puts Martin County in a strong position in that district race, Darryl.
It does, for sure. And Preston Sloan from half court. That'll be it. Martin County gets out of here with the 85-77 victory here on D&D Sports Network, Tuesday Night Hoops. We'll be right back on the Tommy's Auto Sale postgame show. Come right back and join us, and we'll give you our postgame analysis and get you caught up on all the action from the ballgame. We'll be right back.
If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
right, Kevin Keathley. We're back here on the Tommy's Auto Sales post-game show as Martin County gets out of Paintsville with the 85-77 victory over the hometown Tigers here. And our double quick player of the game is going to go to Braxton Keathley. 42 points, 9 rebounds, 4 steals in this one. Bryson Dawes followed that up with a 27-point performance, and then Devin Maynard and Braden Markham both split with 7 points apiece. Over for Paintsville in a losing effort, Brock Woods, a whopping 43 points. Anderson Loffer with 18 points, and Preston Sloan followed, coming off the bench with 6 points on 2 3-balls. Coach, what a ball game.
Wow. And it's everything you thought it would be. Martin County had an opportunity. You thought maybe they're going to get out of here with a big-time victory. But no, sir, you knew Coach Sloan was going to make some adjustments, and he did. Went from 17 to a 3-point game late. But, again, credit Martin County. They did the same thing at Johnson Central, Darryl. Late in the game, they were able to finish games off. Credit Coach James, Martin County, and those players for keeping to the game plan late.
Yeah. Coach, there at the end, we talked about it. They really got lucky because, they could have took with 4 minutes to go. They could have started playing stall ball and probably made the job a lot easier on themselves. But, they stayed aggressive, and Paintsville stayed in the ball game to the end. But down the stretch, Jason James, you seen him say, give the ball to Braxton Keathley and spread the floor. He knew who had the ball in them situations. And, Keathley, a monster performance here tonight. 57th district action, Coach. A lot of postseason implications on this ball game. Now you're playing for seeding. You do not want to play Johnson Central or Paintsville if you're Martin County in that first round. So, this is a big win.
Here's the big thing. Martin County's now went on the road and got wins at Johnson Central and Paintsville. They're now undefeated in district play, and if you count the region at All A, they're now 4-0. Obviously, that don't count towards the seeding. So they're in the driver's seat with 2 home games. They got McGoffin County tomorrow night. Got to turn right back around and go back on the road and do it. But Martin County's in a great position heading forward. And like you said, you do not want to face Johnson Central in that opening round.
No, let me ask you this. I know in the 60th district, the seeding goes on the first game of the 2. Is it like that in the 57th, or is it in totality?
I think it's totality, but that'd be interesting to find out. We'll figure that one out.
Because in the 60th, you had the situation where Belfry, in girls action right now, they got the number 1 seed. They ended up losing a key player, but, they luckily scheduled right and got the wins early in the season, so they still got the 1 seed in the bye.
So that'll be interesting. I can't say enough good things about Paintsville's resiliency late to come back and compete and make plays. And Brock Woods, Anderson Lawfer, those 2 young men, and I'm not saying it because we're on air in Paintsville. Those 2 young men, and Brock Woods, it used to not be the case. Brock Woods, we would always, those rankings come out, Brock Woods be top of the list. Yeah. But I think overall he's been underrated along with Lawfer the last couple of years. Well, guess what? That young man just dropped 43 points against one of the best defenders in Devin Maynard. And listen, credit Martin County in that zone. I mean, they did a great job, but
we could be like some networks, Coach, and give the leading scorer the player of the game, but you got to win here.
Right. You got to take a W. Yeah. That's Darryl McCoy said. We're not giving player of the games to if you lose, but if there's ever somebody that did, it was Brock Woods.
Brock Woods tonight. And listen, credit Brock Woods here, Coach. As we got the player of the game, let's talk to Braxton Keathley real quick, Coach, as we'll bring this young man on camera. After this big-time performance. Braxton, 42 points here, as you got 42 points, 9 rebounds, and you also took and followed that up with 3 steals. Coming into this hostile environment here, just talk about your team's performance tonight.
I thought we done a great job attacking the rim on their bigs, on the guards. I thought we done a great job on that. Brock Woods played phenomenal. I mean, he played like a monster.
43 points.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He played unbelievable. It was tough to stop him.
Yeah.
Couldn't get offensive rebounds on him. But, yeah, I thought we done a great job.
They got one of the best inside-outside duos with Lawfer and Woods, don't they?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, Lawfer, able to get to the rim whenever he wants.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great game. Really proud of my team for gutting out this win.
Well, Martin County, or it seemed like Paintsville threw everything but the kitchen sink at you, as everybody took their turn guarding you. Tonight, did that give you any problems, or, do you welcome all comers?
I welcome all comers. I mean, if they want to guard me, they can.
There you go. They can try, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Braxton, it seems like y'all have really hit stride since Christmas break. It seems like y'all starting to gel and click as a team. Just talk about your team's performance, over the last month and a half. Does it feel different than it did earlier in the season?
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously we're going to have a little bit of struggles beginning of the season because of new players and everything. But I'm really proud of my team, how we've learned how to play with each other, and we're doing a great job.
New players, new roles. Everybody's got to figure things out. You know. And right now it's hard to say. I mean, it's hard for anybody to say y'all ain't the best team in the region. Tomorrow night you go to McCoy County, another district game. How is it going to be hard to keep your team focused? Knowing that could be a trap game after a big game like this on the road.
I mean, we know all district games are big. Big. I mean, McCoy County is a good team. They got Walker Russell. I mean, if Walker's getting it done, I mean, it's going to be a tough game no matter what. He's a great player.
Absolutely, Braxton. You went to Johnson Central. Got the dub, so you made the season sweep on the road here in the town of Paintsville as you took care of Johnson Central and Paintsville. Now you're going to get them on your home floor. Right now down the stretch, are y'all trying to make sure that y'all finish this strong and, make sure you're peaking at the right time heading into the postseason?
Yeah, we're just trying to stay the same level. That's all we're trying to do. Just keep competing, keep playing, and play our game.
Well, guys, Braxton, a lot of people leaves it up to debate. I'll say it. You're the best player in the state, and you showed it here tonight, 42 points against a heated rival.
Thank you.
So we'll see you. Go ahead, Coach.
I appreciate you saying that, Darryl. I was going to ask you on the can you hear me? Can everybody
Yeah.
Okay. That cut out. Defensively, I thought you guys are playing really, really well. You guys are reacting on the pass. You're shifting and moving. Coach Derek Crum and Coach James have done a great job defensively. Talk about defensively the game plan, how you guys, especially in the first half, guarded.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I thought we done a great job getting the first stop. I think we need to work. The only thing defense we need to work on is getting that second stop, getting the rebound, especially against a guy like Brock Woods that's going to be able to get rebounds, get boards. But, yeah, I thought we done a great job defensively tonight.
Well, you guys done a great job defensively. That backside, like you said, maybe shore that up, right, Darryl? But go ahead.
Well, Braxton's got autographs to sign and babies to kiss, so we're not going to keep him any longer. But, Braxton, we can't wait to see what you do for an encore tomorrow night. But congratulations on double quick player of the game.
Thank you.
All right. Coach, the young man, I know – I know you're proud of that young man, and so is the entire town of Martin County as they, listen, it's getting them 2 wins over Johnson Central and Paintsville. That's huge. I don't think anybody would have guessed that at the end of the year that they would have been able to get the season sweep on the road here in the 57th.
And I don't know the last time that Martin County's went on the road and gotten road wins on both teams, Darryl McCoy. It's been a long time. I know last year they lost at JC. So big win at Paintsville for Martin County. Very, I know Coach James has to be excited. I thought that they're showing a lot of resiliency and a lot of toughness, Darryl, to withstand those runs by JC and Paintsville, because JC and Paintsville are 2 elite teams, and man, oh man, Brock Woods, what a game tonight.
Unbelievable for that young man. Tickled to death. Coach, this Paintsville team has faced so much adversity this year, and they still have found a way to stay on top and continue the momentum and rolling. Hats off to Landon Sloan and the coaching job. This may be his best coaching job yet.
I agree. And how he's just shifting pieces around, Darryl.
It's next man up.
Yeah.
And again, like I seen tonight, I think they seen something out of Preston Sloan coming off the bench. That's the key to Paintsville. They've got to find that third scorer. Graham Schutz, we know he's capable of it. But Preston Sloan, I think, you got
you got Helton, Short, and the kid from Whittle, Tucker Hale.
Yeah.
The all combined and Meeks are really good. They're nightmares defensively, but I think Preston Sloan also brings a little bit of offense as well with his defense. So, I look for him, especially after tonight's performance, Landon Sloan, start to put him in the lineup a little bit more, hoping to release some of that pressure off from Woods and Loffer.
Well, you saw when Sloan has his feet set, Darryl, like he did late.
Yeah, it's
Money
over.
ball, right?
Yeah, it's over. And credit these guards. They listen. Braxton Keathley, he's just a buzzsaw. But these guards for Paintsville are really good defensively.
There you go, defensively.
Yeah,
really good.
This is a fun team to watch. They all give effort, and I love watching them play because of their motors. This is a fun Paintsville team.
I agree with you, and I've said this all year, and we saw it against Ashland. Folks, I hear a lot of people talking across the state about the 15th region. Listen, this 15th region may be as good as it's been in a long time. I promise you, the top 4 to 5 teams can go in and knock off almost anybody in the state this year.
I agree with you. I think, in the 15th region, Coach, I think you legitimately got I think, right now, if you had to seed them, I think Martin County's 1, and then I think you probably go either Johnson Central or Pikeville if they're playing. But I'd say Martin County, Johnson Central, probably Paintsville, Lawrence County, Pikeville is probably how I would put it right now. And then you got the 3 dark horses sitting right there at the edge of that top 5 in Belfry, Shelby Valley, Floyd Central.
Wow. And talk about that. Those teams are sleepers.
Yeah.
Those teams are good.
Yeah, well, Floyd Central beat Lawrence County.
Right. So you've got this team.
And they beat Paintsville.
That's true.
Yeah.
They knocked off Paintsville. This is a team, this is a region that I've been following this with you, Darryl, now. Me and you've been doing this for a long time together. This top to bottom is the best the 15th region's been since I've been covering it with you. And there's 3 or 4 teams that can go anywhere in the state and compete against anybody.
I agree 1,000%, Coach. I think this is one of them that, whoever comes out of this, they're going to have to play the 10th region.
But it's tough, tall mountain to climb.
It's not going to be easy, because we've seen how dangerous these players are, all these players in this 15th region, So I look forward to seeing the rest of the season, and I look forward to tomorrow night as we make the trip down to Salyersville, another 57th district game.
And Darryl, I don't think he was there for the McGoffin-Martin game at home.
No.
But it was close.
Yeah, I was there.
It was close for 3 games.
Yeah, it was.
3 quarters.
You're 1,000% correct.
Yeah.
And now you get them in their place.
Yeah.
And knowing that right now, they're a proud program. They're really well coached. And, it's almost one of them situations when big teams like this come in, it's their Super Bowl.
Right.
So, they're going to put it all on the line to try to get a win out of the 57th district.
And if you're going to get them, you get them coming off a unbelievable, just back and forth up-tempo game.
It could be a trap game.
That's right.
Coach, I want to thank United Motorsports, Crystal's Piddle Pad, Made to Crave, Callahan Funeral Home, Butcher's Towing, Tommy's Auto Sales, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Crum Funeral Home. Coach, for a better Paintsville, vote Andrew Preston this upcoming election for mayor. Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Warfield Market, Dirty Works, Butcher's Towing, Big Sandy Heating and Cooling, Bruce Walters Ford, City Auto Care, Starter Sports Bar, Three Rivers Medical Center, Food Fair, and D&D Auto Mart. Guys, for Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Shawn Waller, till next time, so long and good night.